So we can kind of hold the creative idea. Is there a feeling of fear, like sensing into the body? Like if something creative comes up, then sensing underneath that a little bit. So we can kind of hold the creative idea lightly, and we can kind of keep it there lightly if we want, but sensing underneath that in the body. Like, is there a feeling of fear or a feeling of uh, greed? Is there a feeling of like unworthiness, a feeling of wanting to impress? Is there a feeling of care? Is there a feeling of um, um, wanting to prove something? So just sensing into the feeling underneath the idea can be helpful, which can help us to discern whether it may be wise, wholesome, useful. So the body can kind of be like a fact checker in a way, where we're just sensing into the experience of the idea. It's like, oh, what is this idea really about? So we can kind of combine this mindfulness practice with the idea of the creative thought. And potentially learn a lot, and hopefully help us become more efficient so that we're not like moving 2 steps forward but 3 steps back. At least that's what I've found very helpful. And then just sensing into the energy of our work, sensing into what's being communicated, how is it being communicated, like sensing into the body, sensing into the heart, like how is the heart feeling when I sense into this work or this output or this production or whatever it is. How does the heart feel when I reflect on this work? How does the body feel when I reflect on this work? I did this practice uh, in September, I think, last year. No, October. And it made a huge difference in how I proceeded. So I realized that the heart and the body felt a little tight, a little disconnected, a little embarrassed, a little caught up with certain emotions when I reflected on some of my work. And so I became present with that and sensed into it. Stayed with the body and the heart, and then used that information. Okay, well, how can I proceed in a way that feels in line with my being, with my heart, my body? And sometimes those shifts don't happen overnight, but at least we have more clarity about our North Star, sense of direction. And there may be shame or guilt or anger or resentment that come up, opening to whatever that experience is with a sense of gentle, caring curiosity. Oh, yeah, that's here. Can I hold this lightly? Can I sense into it with care? Acknowledge it. Remember, this is relatively common. These are natural feelings. How can I proceed with some care and kindness? Sometimes these creative ideas are exciting or fun. Uh, Nothing wrong with entertaining those. Maybe outside of formal practice if you can, but entertaining them, integrating all these different insights that you've accumulated from being, different than everyone else, having different interests and learnings. But again, to sense into the energy of it, as much as you can too. And like, what's this about? Or, what's fueling this? And if it's play and fun, that's good to know. And if it's more like something that's ego driven, then that's good to know too. Just sensing into the layers.